there's a whole spectrum of reality.
Yeah.
The mindset is which one you're primarily focused on. Yeah, yeah. And so the person that's always going to be fearful and scared, like someone with post-traumatic stress disorder, a pathology, or generalized anxiety disorder, or some kind of psychiatric condition, or someone that doesn't have the full-on condition, but they have this mental attitude, you might say, that the world is sort of a dangerous place and everything around them, they're always paying attention to that. They can still go to a birthday party and still have a good time. They can still go to a movie and laugh. They can still enjoy a good meal. So they have that whole spectrum. But the majority of their mindset and attitude is on that dangerous side. And so these mindsets and attitudes in the second module, we talk about that and really acknowledge that this has arisen from childhood, late childhood, teenage years, young adulthood, different experiences that we've had in those early formative years. And one thing that's gotten codified, you might say, in Western medicine is something called the adverse childhood events, or ACE is the abbreviation for it, to use letters, acronyms. Adverse childhood events or adverse childhood experiences. And it's a 10-point scale. It was discovered actually here in San Diego, where I am, by a Kaiser doctor in a weight clinic. And over the last 35 or 30 some odd years, psychologists, again, those wonderful colleagues, have explored it and tested it and validated it with clinical medicine that if you have many of these adverse childhood events, 4 or more, and the more you have, the worse it gets, it correlates with heart disease, heart attacks, high blood pressure, diabetes, and lung disease. So it correlates really very clearly with some very common, ordinary, chronic physical medical conditions, and also correlates with obesity. So this adverse childhood events correlates with those things. Over the decades, it's been demonstrated that it correlates a little bit, to some extent, with schizophrenia and chronic psychosis.